Today we shall be talking about one of the biggest horror franchises of all time, Urban Legends. This franchise started all the way back in 1998 with Urban Legends and finished in 2005 with Urban Legends Bloody Mary. In this ranking video, we shall be ranking 3 Urban Legends movies worst to best, so without further ado, let's get into the ranking. To me, Urban Legend 2 has to be the worst of the 3 in my opinion. However, that does not mean that this movie is a bad movie by any stretch of the imagination, as this has everything that the first movie has, as this movie explores another killer imitating other urban legends, as we see the killer use such urban legends such as the kidney removed and waking up in a bathtub of ice, and we also see humans can link to urban legend being used. This movie though just feels a bit samey as the first movie, and I just wasn't a big fan of how this movie focused most of its time and effort on a movie set for a movie called Urban Legends. And as a whole, it was just the weakest out of the 3, and it felt a bit like Scream 2 in that sense. And I've seen Scream 2 and I've seen this one, and they're practically very similar movies. And I didn't mind the whole urban legends that we used, and the overall backbone of the movie. It just felt like this sequel just wasn't necessary, and I feel that it felt a bit of a money grab and was a tad boring. So let's move on. In second place is Urban Legends Bloody Mary, which is the 3rd installment in the franchise. This movie for me was a good Urban Legends sequel which was entertaining to watch, and we saw some great Urban Legends to be introduced, as we saw the spider egg that hatched in a person and the sunbed frying a person was also a good urban legend, even though I'm not sure if these are exactly urban legends, quote unquote. I also enjoyed the paranormal elements, if you like, in which is the ghost of Mary was causing all of the killings, and her body had to be laid to rest as she was killed by a bunch of lads who tricked and killed her. Although I do think that the paranormal element of things just didn't work for me, as the original was set up by a killer, and I prefer this type of movie in my opinion. In first place is obviously Urban Legends, as this movie was an absolute horror movie classic, as it is a really cool and entertaining movie in my opinion, one of the best and most underrated horror movies of all time. To me, the whole story is filled full of suspense, as we really want to know who is behind the killings, and it is even better when we find out that it is Brenda who is behind it all, as she killed people closest to Natalie, as she wanted revenge for her boyfriend that was killed by Natalie and her friend using an urban legend. To summarise this franchise, it is truly one of the best horror franchises of all time, so let me know down in the comments down below what your rankings are and what you thought of my rankings were in this video. Also, if you haven't already, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell to be alerted to all the new content that this channel creates, and I shall see you guys in the next one. Laters.